Today in Augusta, lawmakers joined a children's caucus to learn more about the struggles parents in Maine are facing when it comes to childcare.
News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour sat in on that meeting. She brings us the latest from advocates and lawmakers. Hi, Caroline.
Hey, good evening, Brian and Amanda. It's no secret that many Maine families are struggling to afford childcare and early education. Right now, lawmakers are balancing in between keeping those prices low for parents while also paying enough to keep providers in business. Now, using data from a cost modeling study done by the Center for Early Learning Funding Equity, presenters at today's caucus highlighted ways Maine's current childcare pricing and reimbursement systems aren't working, and they're looking at how a change at how rates are calculated could help. Both advocates and lawmakers are tracking a couple of bills that would change how state child care assistance programs operate.
In the current system, not all their days are covered through reimbursement, so there might be some certain days that child is out that the program would not get reimbursed for. We often use the public school comparison. You know, public schools would get publicly funded regardless of the days kids are there. We want the same public funding for this subsidy program to cover regardless of whether kids being at school that day or not.
Now, one of those bills under consideration that you just heard Heather Martin talk about, an act to ensure subsidy, reimbursement, and emergency financial assistance for certain child care providers would create an emergency fund that providers could tap into. However, some in opposition say it might be a little too costly. Brian and Amanda, back to you.
Caroline LaCour live in Augusta for us. Thank you, Caroline.